welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is going to be something slightly different because we recently reached 100 subscribers, which I'm so thankful for. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. I apologise for not being active recently over the past, I think probably 2 or 3 months. I've been really busy with commissions, both tack and custom, that I've been getting for Instagram and stuff, and just didn't manage to find the time to film something, and also didn't have the motivation. I didn't feel like it. So when I had some free time, I didn't really want to film stuff. I'm going to try and be a bit more active now. I've got another video that I've already filmed that I'll be posting after this one. So yeah, I apologise for not posting for so long. Also, yeah, I cut my hair. Like, I actually need to cut it a bit because it was like shorter than this. But I just wanted a bit of a change, so yeah, I cut my hair. But yeah, today's video is going to be a Q&A. I thought it would be fun to do a Q&A video as a 100 subscribers special. I asked you guys over on my Instagram to ask me some questions, and I got a few answers, so I'll be answering those questions today. So I'm just going to quickly bring those questions up on my phone. 1 moment. Okay, so the first question is, if you could get any model regardless of price, who would it be? And also congrats on 100 subscribers. Galloping_fields asked this question. I don't really know. Obviously I would love to own an oak, but realistically a horse that is like currently on the market, let's say, like not currently on the market, but a model that isn't like extremely difficult to obtain, it'd probably be Rialto or like a nice resin, because Rialto is my holy grail at the moment. If you don't know who he is, he's the Lepidopaloosa totilis on the totilis mold. Yeah, it'd be awesome if I managed to obtain him this year. If not, but other than that, it'd probably be like, obviously any Premier Club models, or it'd be nice to have oak, but realistically that wouldn't happen even if I had lots of money, because it's relatively hard to find oaks for sale, as in one of a kinds instead, not oak the Briar special run. Sorry, I'm messing with my hair. Yeah. So other than Rialto, it'd either probably be like, I think he's named Tumbleweed, the resin by Maggie Bennett, or yeah, a resin maybe painted by Tammy Myrle or Metal Fish Art, who I think is like Ella Zarek. I think I'm probably wrong. I'm not sure. Also, I apologise for the fact that my background is not model horsey. My shelves are currently a huge mess, and because I need to reorganise them before Christmas, hopefully. I'm filming this before Christmas, but it might be uploaded after Christmas. Yeah, so I thought, you know, we're not doing a very model horsey video, it's just a Q&A, so we're just having a plain background today. Sorry about that. Okay, question number 2 was asked by, I believe you pronounce it Kavanagh_models, but I might be wrong. I think that's what it says in her description, in her bio. That's, I think, how she says to pronounce it, but I can't remember exactly. She asked, when did you first start tack making / repainting? I think the first time I repainted was maybe in like 2015, or probably earlier. And I just kind of repainted a bunch of horses, and then I kind of stopped. I think when I started seriously getting into repainting was probably about 2016 maybe, maybe end of 2016, that I kind of started getting seriously into repainting, maybe kind of beginning of 2017. I'm not sure, but I think it was around 2016, probably around end of 2016 that I actually started getting into repainting, and I've been repainting sometimes less, sometimes more, but fairly consistently since then, and even more so since the beginning of 2018. And in terms of tack making, I believe I made a bunch of tack and I was quite into it, maybe for like 6 months, a year, maybe around 2015 when I had a Schleichbahn, or Schleich, how do you pronounce it, and then I kind of didn't make tack. I made a couple pieces between then and like summer this year, but only really sparingly, like literally a couple pieces of tack, and they weren't even that good. And then I seriously got into tack making probably about August this year, maybe September. I think about August this year. Yeah, August this year. I seriously got into tack making, and I've been tack making a lot since then. So August 2020, because I don't know if this video will even go up in 2020, we'll see, because my Wi-Fi has been quite bad recently. We've just got it fixed, so and it's still a bit slow because apparently it's going to be a couple days until it's like goes fast again, so this might only go up in New Year. But August this year, 2020, and I got myself a bunch of like materials and like actually got myself some supplies for tack making and started tack making. And so I've been seriously tack making for about August, 4 months now, and customizing, I've really been customizing for 3 years probably about. The same person, Kavanagh, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, _models, also asked favourite Briar regular run. Now, I'm not a regular run person. I honestly have never thought about this. I don't really collect regular runs, and I'm not so familiar with regular runs. I'm sure there's some retired regular runs that I quite like more than the ones I'll probably mention, but I just don't remember about them. So if we're counting Weather Girls as regular runs, I don't think they are. Technically they're treasure hunt models, so technically they're not, but I do quite like Partly Cloudy. I do quite like Sormonet, and the 70th anniversary horses, I'm not sure once again if we count them as regular runs. Traditionals from this year, I do really like the Palomino Hammy, and I really like Checkers from this year as well, and the Sable Island horse, who is the only regular run I own. She is actually really pretty. But yeah, I think I do also like the Icelandic pony, I forgot his name, for 2021, and the Geronimo for 2021. I might end up getting the Geronimo because I do quite like that mould. It's one of my favourites. But yeah, it's hard to pick a favourite regular run because I'm not really familiar with them so much because I don't collect them. I haven't ever really paid attention to the regular runs. Question number 4, Blue Mountain Stables asked, what was your hobby start and journey? So I've had Schleich horses since I was about 5 probably. I got my first 4 Schleich horses for Christmas one year and basically became obsessed with them. And I've had a yard or like been collecting Schleichs technically for play, but you know, I've just had Schleich since I was about 5 years old. And then I kind of started learning about tack making and repainting in about 2015. Probably I started maybe a bit earlier to learn that something like that existed, and started watching like model horse YouTube a bit. And then I still wasn't very familiar with the Breyer hobby at that point because here in the UK it's not such a big thing. And then I think in 2017 I started watching a lot of Breyer YouTube, and then I got my first Breyer traditional. I had a couple like classics and stalemates before, but only like a couple, like literally 3 classics and like 5 stalemates that ended up all being repainted. I got my first traditional and stalemate that I actually like became part of my collection in 2017, the end of 2017, Christmas 2017. That's when I actually started collecting, and a bit before that I seriously started getting into repainting Schleich. So I've been repainting ever since that, like I said, for the question number 2, and yeah, I've basically been collecting since then. And then I started learning about, you know, the fact that there's such a thing as model horse shows and photo shows and Breyer Fest, and I feel like all around the end of 2017 that's where I really started getting deep into model horse hobby and learning stuff about it and really getting to know what it is. And then obviously recently I also started seriously tack making. So yeah, that's probably my hobby start and journey. Symphony, I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, Symphony Stables asked, how long have you been collecting horses? So like I said, since I was about 5 I had Schleich horses, and ever since then I've either just had them as play toys, had a barn with them at some point. Now they are on a shelf, they're more part of my collection, I don't play with them, obviously. So that's been over 10 years now that I've had Schleich horses. And for Breyers, I've seriously been collecting for 3 years this Christmas. So literally in 2 days I've seriously been, it's going to be exactly 3 years because I'm filming this the day before Christmas Eve, the 23rd. Question number 6, I believe. Shady Knoll _tiny tack asked, what do your friends / family think of your hobby? I mean, I believe most of I think all of my friends know about the fact I collect, but they just don't really pay attention to it. One of my friends like is kind of quite supportive of it, and like I mean, like, not supportive, but I think they're quite interested in it. And they kind of do like engage on my Instagram a bit. But most of my friends I don't think really pay attention to the fact I collect model horses. Sometimes my like slightly younger friend, who's more my sister's age, has, who I've literally known since I was literally tiny, she finds them quite cool. And then my mum does really like, is really supportive of the customs and tack making. She's kind of like whatever about the OF part of this hobby. It's really nice of her to take me to shows and everything. Like, she's definitely not supportive. She's definitely very supportive of the custom and tack making, the creative side of this hobby. I don't think she's a huge fan of the fact that I have lots of horses on my shelves, but she's definitely very, very supportive of the creative side of the hobby. And then my stepdad does think they're pretty cool. So yeah, I'd say overall I've not had so far any bad experiences with negative feedback about collecting model horses from my friends or family. So yeah, my grandma thinks they're pretty cool. I don't know if my granddad even knows that I have horses because he doesn't really come over, because my granddad and grandma live in Poland. Yeah. And the last question, Ella's Magical World this is actually the friend I said like she's quite engaged on my Instagram. She asked, how many horses do you have? I believe I have just over 100, probably, something like that. Actually, this is not the last question, that was question 7, and now question number 8 is Briar or Schleich. Briar _ images _ official, I believe, because I have screenshots of the questions and I believe that it's official at the end because it doesn't want to show me the whole thing, the whole username. She asked Briar or Schleich. This is difficult because I do like Schleich for different reasons and Briar for different reasons. If I had to go, if I had to go with one, I'd probably go with Briar simply because there's different scales and there's different rarities, and it's more of a kind of, there's more of a professional side to the hobby, like professional artists, whereas Schleich it's not so much, but I do like both of them a lot. Anyways, that is it, guys. If you'd like to see another Q&A in the future, comment down below. I think this was quite fun. Hope you enjoyed this video, and please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!